Welcome to today's lecture on the two-stack implementation strategy. We'll explore how this strategy helps us reason about system behavior under concurrency and design pressures. In this lecture, we aim to achieve several important objectives. First, we will analyze the design pressure of two-stack implementations in concurrent systems.
What do you mean by design pressure?
Design pressure refers to the constraints and challenges that arise in a concurrent system, specifically how those affect our implementation's robustness. Let's dive into the core concepts that underpin our discussion today. Understanding these concepts is crucial for successfully applying the two-stack strategy in systems design. Feature parity ensures that Stack A and Stack B share the same classes, methods, and logic.
But what happens if we ignore feature parity?
Ignoring it can lead to issues like duplicate work or stale states, ultimately compromising the reliability of our testing. Portability means our designs should not rely too heavily on specific features of a single programming language.
How would that really affect our implementations?
If we overlook portability, we may face similar issues as feature parity, including unreliable states across different environments. Validation involves running the same tests on both stacks to ensure consistent behavior under load.
What if one stack has different performance characteristics?
That's precisely why validation is essential, to reveal any discrepancies that could expose hidden issues. System invariants must remain true across all executions, ensuring consistent behavior.
Isn't it easy to overlook these during development?
Yes, and failing to uphold these invariants can lead to severe inconsistencies, especially under pressure. A failure mode describes a repeatable way in which our system can violate an invariant.
How do we even identify these failure modes?
We need to test rigorously and be aware of system behaviors that may deviate from our expectations. Let's consider a worked example involving Java and Python stacks.
Why is it important both stacks start from the same state?
It ensures fair testing, making it easier to evaluate performance under concurrency. The setup involves ensuring both implementations read from the same JSON configuration file.
What happens if one stack diverges in behavior?
That divergency could introduce critical inconsistencies in our testing outcomes. Overlapping executions can cause stale state issues or duplicate operations.
How do we diagnose these errors effectively?
We need to be mindful of our design assumptions and thoroughly test under different scenarios. To correct issues, we explicitly name the invariant we're guarding.
What type of controls can we implement?
Controls like version checks or idempotency keys can help ensure correctness. The improved design shifts our focus to proving that invalid operations are managed appropriately.
Why is this change in focus important?
It strengthens our validation framework by setting expectations for valid interleavings. Critical evidence includes structured outputs like version logs and command transcripts.
How can we ensure the reviewer can reproduce our results?
By providing clear evidence that doesn't rely on personal IDE setups. Recognizing failure modes, such as passing a happy path test, is crucial.
But isn't a happy path test still valuable?
It is, but we must supplement it with tests that focus on potential failure scenarios. Analyzing trade-offs between designs helps balance efficiency and correctness.
How do we choose the right approach for our context?
Consider project requirements and the level of risk associated with different design choices. Identify the most relevant invariant for two-stack implementation.
What's the best way to document our scenarios?
Utilize detailed logs with operation and entity IDs to ensure clarity. The two-stack implementation strategy is key to understanding system behavior under real-world pressures.
How do we apply these concepts moving forward?
Connect these ideas with observability, invariants, and robust design trade-offs.